What's up, everyone? How are we all? It is Fatboy Site back here again for a bit of obviously football talk. Today is the big day. What should I say? Tonight is the big game. Obviously, people who are English and support, well, love football, will be looking forward to tonight, including myself. I will be looking forward to it and obviously excited to see what's happening. The big final between England v Italy. Yes, you heard it, England v Italy, and absolutely looking forward to it. And like I say, we're looking forward to hearing your comments and thoughts after what I've said. So let's get into it. So my thoughts on the game, sort of, they both deserve to be there in my eyes. I know it's sort of England sort of started. I don't know. They're sort of very defensively. I mean, they sort of kept the same side the whole way through, but they're sort of, um, they played some sort of they had Scotland's the only game. I mean, Scotland. They're the only sort of team that can say, well, we drew against them, so you didn't beat us, did you? But then again, that's then. This is now Scotland. You're out, so see you later. So like I said, they've done all right all the way through. I mean, obviously we had sort of in the first round of the knockout stages. Of all teams we get, it was Germany, sort of are all sort of foes, if you want to sort of call it that. And obviously, so I mean, it's just, I don't know, it's just crazy, isn't it, folks? And obviously we got Ukraine, haven't we, and sort of won that very nicely. Then obviously we get Denmark, and then we obviously get. Obviously, we got Italy in the final, so sort of had a half hard draw, but a lot of people, sort of from what I'm hearing, are sort of saying, oh well, we had sort of quite an easy, not disrespectful. I know Germany ain't got the same side they used to have, but they're still hard to beat in major tournaments. And history goes by saying that Germany always do sort of beat us because it's been, since '66 since we sort of beat them in a major competition, as far as I'm aware of, anyway. So yeah, but yeah, Italy probably had obviously a slightly sort of tougher sort of I don't know, they sort of had a tougher sort of through, I suppose. I mean, they had Spain, they had Belgium, and like I said, I do apologise because I can't actually remember who they had. Um, but they've had a couple of good teams, and obviously Belgium sort of like one of the favourites to get through. So, and fair play to them. And I did have Italy's dark horses to win this. I did say to a lot of people, I said before the tournament, keep an eye out for Italy. They will be thereabouts, because their team squad, really, they ain't got any sort of like absolute outstanding players. They have got some good players, but they sort of play well as a team, which is obviously key. All well having great individuals and sort of like and then sort of playing in a team, but you need to sort of gel as a team and sort of and hopefully sort of like you'll do well, which Italy have done. So but fair play to them anyway. So looking forward to this monster game. But so let's just get straight to it. Well, I'm not going to sit on the fence on this one as much as I don't want to give my predictions and my thoughts on it. I think Southgate will sort of pretty much pick the same team as the last game. I don't know. Trippier might come in. Sancho might come in for Saka. You just don't know. So we shall sort of see, really. And like I say, I thought I'd say Italy obviously have some some really good players. So they'll be looking forward to it. So. Well, who goes in favourites? I'll be brutally honest. I mean, England probably are slightly the edge favourites. But then again, like I say, Italy, they had two big tough games in the knockout stages with, like I say, Spain and Belgium. So just you never know, folks. You never know. But anyway, so what am I going to go for? I'm going to be very, very bold here. Excuse me, throat issues again. So my prediction for the game is I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm going to go, and this is probably going to sound like stupid. I'm going to go a 1-1 draw, and I'm going to have England to win in penalties. Yes, you heard right, penalties. So, so that's the way I'm going. So 1-0, I think Kane will score, or Sterling, considering that, you know, they've both been sort of playing sort of pretty well. Do excuse me, just got a notification on Facebook. Who else I think will score for Italy? I don't know. Chiesa seems sort of, you know, sort of banging in the goal. Well, sort of banging in a lovely goal, don't they? But anyway, so that is literally my prediction, and that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go England to win on penalties. Crikey, if you're going to have to go for a scoreline on penalties, I'm going to go... I'm going to go for a sort of like 5-4, something like that. We save their penalty to win it. Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Crikey. Or Harry Kane. I don't know, folks. I don't know. It's too tight to call, but it's for one of the biggest prizes, you know, competition-wise. It doesn't really get any bigger than this, apart from probably the World Cup, but, you know, this is a competition for the European teams, and, yeah. But, there we go. So, that is my sort of predictions. I think Southgate will make the right decisions. And obviously, very quickly, before I do go, I've got to give a massive shout out to him. I was one of the people, I did sort of say this in another video, I did sort of say, I think he's picked the wrong team literally every single game. And sort of like didn't pick the right players, obviously, which is falls into the same category as not picking the right team. It's just, I was heavily criticised of it. I criticised him a lot. I didn't think he's the right man, the right manager to do this. And he's proven me wrong. And like I say, fair play to the guy. And like I say, he's done right at the right times. Yeah, and you know, you can't fault him. I mean, you know, he took us to a semi-final of the World Cup. You know, last major competition, and he's took us to the final of this. And you know, win or lose, it's a sort of boost in the right direction, I suppose, if you want to call it that. And like many sort of professionals and ordinary people and sort of everyday people, whatever you want to call it, and even celebs and this and that have all said, at the end of the day, whether England win or lose, with what's going on at the moment, as in sort of like, sort of obviously the whole pandemic thing and stuff, and which I'm not going to get into details with it. I think in a way the country's sort of been lifted in a way, and times obviously hard at the moment, with the sort of like the infection sort of rate going up at the moment. But anyway, cases, sorry, not infection rate, cases. But anyway, but the whole sort of football, the whole England team has, you know, sort of lifted us in a way, I suppose. But like I say, it is just football. At the end of the day, so but. Like I say, folks, it's been a brilliant tournament. There's been some shocks, surprises. Obviously, you know, everything from, you know, not so much it wasn't a shock, but it was sort of obviously beating Germany in the knockout stages for the first time in 55 years. So, well, it's just crazy, isn't it? To sort of obviously France being knocked out by Switzerland, I think they lost to. I'm trying to think. Obviously, it's you know, it's just, and obviously probably excuse me, and obviously probably one of my favourite stories, obviously with Denmark, and I know I'm not Danish and stuff, but to see what they sort of did after sort of what happened with obviously Christian Eriksen, and I'm so glad he pulled through and is still with us today. Fantastic, talented footballer, great footballer. Even though he didn't play for one of my favourite teams, but but you know, he's a fantastic player. And sort of glad he pulled through, and obviously Denmark in general, obviously got to the semis, and fair play to them, and well done to them. So anyway, so that is that, and this is now. So like I say, the final is contended between Italy and England, and I'm going for a bold prediction of England to win on penalties after a 1-0 and plus extra time 1-0. England to win 5-4 on penalties. So that is my prediction. If that comes in, I'm going to be annoyed for not betting on it. Anyway. So that is it, folks, and that is my thoughts, and that is my sort of, well, I suppose, preview of what I might think will happen in the game. and I'll be back later on after, probably sometime later, obviously tonight, obviously, especially if I've got it down for penalties now, so it's going to be sort of like 11 o'clock ish. So I do apologise for that. And that is it. So yeah, so I will be doing that later on tonight after the game. So that is it. So as always, people, you all take care and stay safe, and obviously give me your thoughts and comments on the game itself and what you think the score will be, and looking forward to sort of hearing what you sort of have to say. And like I say, as always, the name is Fatboy/Site on YouTube. Subscribe, smash the like button. Obviously, give me your thoughts and comments. What you think the score will be. You reckon we'll go to penalties? Do you reckon we'll beat him in 90 minutes? Do you reckon we'll beat him in extra time? Who knows? But anyway, so that will be it for my prediction, folks, and that is it. So, and I'll be back a little bit later on, like I said, after the game, for sort of like my review of the game in general. So, as always, people, take care and stay safe. And I shall see you later on for more football chat. Take care, stay safe, and goodbye.